Watch this video if you want to find out what is our next challenge out of the Christmas Couple Challenges series. Hi, my name is Dana and I own a platform called Better Topics, where we regularly help hundreds of couples experience more love, joy and connection, and also have a lot of fun. Our next Christmas Couple Challenge is game night and Christmas carols, of course. Because we couldn't decide which game to play, we decided to play, well, all of them. And started with Exploding Kittens, then Uno, then Ludo, and then Better Topics card game. Exploding Kittens is more fun if more than 2 players play it, to be honest. Uno I really like because it is fast-paced and I do have a chance of winning once in a while. However, Ludo, well, that's one of my favorite games because it is based on pure luck, and I am quite lucky with dices. And we ended the night with a very long play of Better Topics card game for couples. Now, if you don't know what Better Topics is, it is basically a game that Robert and I designed for couples to help them connect more, have more fun, and grow their relationship basically every time they play it. It has a lot of questions in it, but also a very game-like feel to it with a lot of surprise elements and weird turn of situations. I really love it when we play it because I still get to find out new things about my husband and also connect with each other again after a long week. Now, every time I play a strategy game with my husband Robert, he always wins. But when it is up to luck, well, I win the majority of times. I mean, that's my territory. What I really like about game nights is that they are a lot of fun and we are not using a screen for quite a few hours. I mean, both Robert and I work on a laptop all day, sometimes 16 to even 17 hours a day, which puts a strain on our eyes. Therefore, a bit of fun activity without any screens does us really good from time to time. Although both of us are very competitive, game night is something that relaxes us quite a lot, and whoever wins, it's fine because it's the experience that matters and the fact that we spend time together doing something fun. Over the past couple of weeks that we started doing these Christmas couple challenges, I started thinking about what does actually make a good relationship. Is it the number of years spent together? I mean, the higher the number, the more successful the relationship or the marriage? No, that cannot be it. I mean, I know of people who have been married for over 40 years. And only the very few first years were really happy, and the rest of them were literally a daily struggle. So, what is it then that makes a relationship a good relationship? I mean, I came to the conclusion that it's not just one criteria, but many that make a relationship a great one or a successful one. But that too depends on who is the person looking and analyzing the said relationship. I mean, what is good for me might not be good for you. What I see as a successful relationship might not mean the same thing to you. However, I personally think that a good relationship is good and even great when the two partners share the same values, are really good friends, there is chemistry, and more importantly, respect. Respecting each other is crucial on so many levels. Respecting and not calling each other stupid names even when the conversation gets heated, or even respecting each other enough to act on your partner's feedback is equally important. Never mind respecting each other enough to be true and faithful even when things get tough. Because in every relationship there comes a time when both partners are tested. At the end of the day, what truly makes a good and great relationship are the two people in it, and who they are as individuals. Who the two partners are as individuals counts the most. What values they have and how committed they are to the relationship and to each other. Also, how willing they are to compromise. I mean, normally they should be able to balance everything they give to the relationship and family, but without losing themselves either. Fine-tuning all of the above is what makes a relationship truly great. Is that no matter how extensive or how vast your relationship experiences are, each relationship is unique, and therefore the fine-tuning must be learned and tailored on a day-to-day basis. I've seen so many couples that struggle, and at a closer look I realized that firstly, the individuals are either not experienced enough to know what they want, or mature enough and therefore not happy with themselves first, and they are asking and wanting for their partner to make them happy or to fulfill a certain need that they have. And this in turn leads to a lot of misery and grief in relationships instead of happiness and fulfillment. I mean, I personally believe that we first need to get clear on what is it exactly that we want in life as individuals, how we want to grow, and only after that think of what we want out of a relationship and from our partner. I mean, something that might come across as a strange thing is that both Robert and I, we actually grew up in the same city, having gone to high schools not far from each other, and we actually went to the same university, but different faculties. Following uni, I moved to the UK and Robert moved to Mexico for a few years, and it was only about 5 to 6 years later that we've met back home in our hometown through a series of coincidences. Many times I wondered what would have happened or how different would have our lives been if we would have met when we were younger. But on a second thought, I don't know if that would have worked out for us, as I believe we first had our own individual lessons we needed to learn before finding each other and having the maturity and love that makes our relationship, in our eyes, truly, truly great. Therefore, if you're struggling in your relationship right now, instead of trying to change your partner or change your partner with a total new one, first try to understand what are your individual needs, what is it that you want, how committed you are to your relationship, and work on that first. If you make changes within yourself, either your partner will make changes as well, or they might be the one who will drift away simply because they won't be on the same wavelength as you. But one thing we should never forget is that relationships at the end of the day should be composed more of great days, happy moments, a lot of joy and happiness, and less of pain and frustration and hurt. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think about this challenge? If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends.